What's going on, guys? Victor here from Dexter Outdoors, and in today's fillet demo we are filleting up this crazy looking fish known as a golden tilefish. These fish can be found all up and down the eastern seaboard in US waters. I'm sure other parts of the world as well. These are very delicious, highly sought after deep water fish that we actually caught while slow pitch jigging. They live in about 900 feet of water and plus, a little bit shallower, a little bit deeper sometimes. And I'm very excited to show you guys our brand new knife. This is the 7-inch Dextreme flexible fillet. Cool thing about this knife, as you guys see, is we have the serrated edge on this side of the blade, and then you have your traditional blade on this side. So this is for your gutting, cutting through scales, pin bones and such, bones, and then your precision work on this side. So let me show you guys what this knife is all about. Snapper, grouper, tilefish, any fish with big scales, this knife is going to shine because I can use this serrated edge right here to go into the scales to make it effortless when making those initial cuts. And another good thing about it is that it's going to save the other side of your blade from getting unnecessarily dull. Scales can wear down a blade over time, so you guys see how easy that was. And golden tilefish have a pretty big set of scales, so we're just gonna knock these off so we don't really get them in our fillet. Now I can flip the handle. So you guys saw I was using that side. Now I flip the handle. Now I'm gonna go on this side. I'm gonna do my precision work. So I'm gonna rest the knife on the golden tilefish's spine, and just like a traditional fillet, let me give you guys a little sneak peek of that gorgeous golden tilefish meat. I'm going to go all the way to the backbone of this fish. We got to free up this head meat a little bit. Now, golden tilefish, like snapper and grouper, they got a gnarly set of pin bones. So these pin bones will lie right here in the center of the fillet, and what their purpose is to attach the soft flesh of the fish to the rib cage and the backbone. So get a firm grasp on your fillet. Get your knife right here, and you're gonna go and break through the pin bones. You can kind of hear a crunch. Now you guys will be able to see I broke through it right there, okay? Now I'm on the other side of that rib cage. Now there's two ways you can do a golden tilefish. I could have either went down and left the rib cage on the fillet. I prefer to go above it, so I kind of let my knife tell me where it can go. Okay, now once I get to where this rib cage attaches to the backbone right here, I'll go down on the other side of it. I'm on this side of the backbone. I go down on the spine once again. Okay, now I've released most of the meat. Bam, look at that. Now you got yourself a beautiful, look at that. Just appreciate how gorgeous that meat is right there. We got nothing left on our fillet there. So same thing, we're gonna use this side, the serrated edge. Lift up this pec fin. I'm gonna go cut into the scales, get all that head meat. Take the serrated edge once again, and it's gonna make it effortless to glide through those scales. Okay, the precision side of the blade once again, get on the fish's spine, and then just do it like any other fillet. But now I'm not dulling the blade of my knife, and it just makes it a lot easier, especially for species like sheep's head, any of your snapper species. It just makes it easier to fillet. Once again, we're gonna break through the pin bones right here. You guys hear the snap over the rib cage. You're gonna have to give it a little pressure. They are very bony fish. Other side of this backbone right here. Voila. Here's the other side of your golden tilefish. So we got both sides of our golden tilefish, and I'm going to show you guys how to skin it. These are relatively easy fish to skin because they got that thick skin and scales so you don't penetrate through it. Now, what I like to do whenever I skin a fish is I like to trail the knife with my left hand. Being that we do have another edge on this one, you do have to be a little more cautious, so just be right behind it. And I like to point my knife at a slight angle down towards the skin and use the entire length of the blade. You know, go side to side and push forward. That was a little rib cage bone. Push forward as you go, just like that, and you'll see that you'll get a perfect skin every time. Another thing with golden tilefish, their pin bones, unlike other fish, go the entire length of the fillet. So what I like to do is I just get as close to this bloodline as possible. So I'll go on one side of the bones. You know, if you have tweezers, you can try to pull them out, but it kind of messes up the look of the fillet. So I'll go on one side, okay? So now this side has no bones, and now I'll go on this side. Go on this side of the pin bones, and I'll remove them from the fillet. So now it's a little wasteful, but look, I got none of my bloodline or pin bones in my fillet. This guy right here is ready to go. But then here, if you ever, when you're going through that rib cage, you might get a little bit in your fillet. Just go right underneath it, and you can just shave it off. And that's that. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to check out this new knife, I'm going to have it linked below for you guys. It comes in a bunch of different sizes. It's a game changer. You guys can find it at dexteroutdoors.com. We'll catch you in the next one.